California, the estimates there are $32 billion worth of fraudulent transactions. The state is only admitting to about $20 billion worth of fraud. The $32 billion would track the ratio numbers from the state of Texas in terms of the claims, the size of the state. Illinois has admitted 50% of all of its unemployment insurance claims were fraud. The feds in September of last year pegged the total number amongst the 50 states at 42%. So the numbers in Texas, they might only get worse from here.
So, Adam, who are all the criminals who are defrauding the system?
Yeah, that's a good question. So it's con artists, it's international, transnational criminal networks. Oftentimes they took the money and they engage in nefarious practices such as child trafficking. We funded, Allison, a lot of bad actors from across the world. Look, 70%, according to federal auditors, of the stolen money actually left the country. So my question is, who's being held accountable? What politician has lost their job over this massive incompetence in federal and state bureaucracies? What contractor on these IT programs has lost their job? For instance, in the state of Texas, a year after these things were flagged as a problem, Texas still had not finished a completed upgrade to their IT infrastructure to prevent this on a go-forward basis. So they were moving too slow for too long.
Adam, I have a very specific question. What if you lost your job, but your identity was stolen along with your benefits? What happens then? Could you lose your real claim?
And the short answer to that is yes. Now, the Texas Workforce Commission, they have tried to prioritize those people whose identities were stolen, and they've recently lost their job. For instance, if your identity was stolen, and if insurance payments were paid out on the quote-unquote job loss to a bad actor, and you have a real job loss in real time, you're closed out of benefits. So they're trying to prioritize those. Now, here's the other half of this that's not being talked about. Texas admits to a vast number of overpayments. These are people that qualified on a job loss for payments, but were paid too much because of system errors. The commission is trying to claw back those overpayments, and this has led to lawsuits because that money, obviously, amongst people who had real needs has already been spent.
Adam, a lot to clean up here. You can find more of Adam's report at openthebooks.com. Thank you for chatting with us this morning.
Thank you.